Hello. Hey, it's raining today, and I mean raining. I'm not going out. So I thought, why don't I tell you about forgeries, silver forgeries. There's a type I know pretty well, because I used to work at Vickers Armstrong's in Barrow, where they built warships and guns during the war. And deep down in the bottom of the gun pits, about 40 feet below ground, they used to have hydraulic presses, and they turned out fake coins. Now, what they did, these three here, these are real, even though they look a bit grotty, but these, as you can see, these are fakes. They got 200-300 layers of silver paper out of cigarette packets, and they'd put them in an industrial press, really got some oomph behind it, and they'd got dyes, and they used to squash these layers of silver paper until they turned out a coin that looked like that. I got a lot of these in the 1970s, and they were only, let's face it, about 30-year-old then, and they were in really good condition. Now that I'm getting them, they've started to deteriorate in the ground, look. But there is one way of telling these if the coin's real or not. You take a pair of pliers to it. You get hold of the edge and you twist, and if it's real, nothing happens. And if it's a fake, it breaks in half. The edge just snaps off, boom, because it's only layers of silver paper. Let's have some quick close-ups of these so you get to recognise them. I mean, I can pick them out a mile away now. But they are fake, so you might as well nibble the edge and see. If it's a real coin, nothing's going to happen. If it's a fake, the edge breaks off. Now here, I think you'll be able to see the layers of silver paper. Let's get really close up so you can have a look. There, look. Layer upon layer upon layer upon layer of silver paper. Now the presses that stamped these things, the pressure was enormous. And they really were beautiful coins. You couldn't tell the difference. And there was an awful lot of them made. Now, a couple of weeks back, no, it wasn't a couple of weeks, it was last week. Oh, time flies. I got this out of my new coin field, and I said, you know, I'm convinced this is a fake. Look at it. Now, I've put a proper one alongside. Now, this is how you normally get them, all nice, shiny. Look. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Whereas this one, sadly lacking, absolutely sadly lacking. So I just took the old pliers to this, and guess what? It didn't bend. It's not a fake, it's real. So you can't just go by the look. The only way, unfortunately, is to break them in half. So that's the wartime ones. Now, the Georgians, back in the 1800s, by heck, they did some really beautiful forgeries. Now, when I found this last year, it's a half crown, 1819 George III, it's an absolute belter. But when I got it, there was little brown marks on it, and I thought, oh, that's the brass showing through. It's a silver-plated brass. Well, I've just given it a clean, and you know something? Those brass marks disappeared. It's real. I wonder why I'm laughing. All of a sudden, this forged coin's turned into something that's worth a couple of £100. But I had one of these 1920, and it was brass silver plated. So when I got this one and I saw that what I thought were brass shining through, I thought, another forgery. But it didn't. It's real. But I would check all of your Georgian silver, because they were experts those days. I've had more Georgian forgeries than I've had hot dinners. But hey, you're real. Absolute superb coin. And I've just looked it up, it's worth well over a couple of £100. Because it's real. So there you go. I used to sell these ones that were in good nick. And they used to fetch a lot of money. But you sold them as counterfeit, of course. Because people do collect them. But there you go, there's something to keep you amused, since I can't get out. But don't take grottiness like that as a sign that it might be a fake. There is only one way. Get the pliers on it. If it breaks, it's a forgery. But I'm going to leave you with this little laddie. Oh my goodness. This is as good as the day I found it, you know. Now I've suddenly realised, hey boy, you're real. Good luck. Happy hunting. It's out there. Till I see you next time. Bye. And thanks for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. And I don't know it all. So if I ever tell you anything wrong, get stuck in there. Get some comments on. Join in, it's fun. Oh, aren't you a little bit? Oh, you're a big belter. Till I see you next time. Bye.